Experience this spectacular year of celebration of achievers who have contributed diligently and enormously to the growth of their community. Meet some of our last year awardees and hear their amazing stories and great achievements over the last year. Meet, greet and network with top celebrities, government officials and Panache ambassadors. Date Friday 8th of November 2019. Venue the Marriott Hotel, 1 Broadway, Bexley Heath, Kent, DA6 7JZ. Time, doors open 5 to 6 p.m. for red carpets and TV interviews. Show starts at 6 p.m. prompt. Tickets gold £75, silver £50. Visit our website on www.panacheglobalentertainment.com or click on the link below for your tickets or call 07882 012 945. Dress code men formal attire, black tie optional. Ladies evening gown. Traditional cultural wears optional. The CEO and entire Panache team look forward to meeting you all as we celebrate together as one big family. Get your tickets now. Be there.
Hey, thanks for joining us. My name is Rose Peter Graham, and this is Rose on All Sides, live on Ben Television, United Kingdom. You just saw the promo of the Panache Global International Awards, and I have with me the Panache Planning Team Committee and Legal Advisor, Barrister Benjamin Antia. Thanks for joining me. And of course, beside him is Lady Waynette Peters. How you doing? She's a Panache ambassador. So what is the idea behind this awards? But before then, I must say welcome on my set.
Thank you very much.
So these awards is in as what?
It's a recognition award.
Yes.
It's something that has been going on the past 5.5 years, going to 6 years now, since we started. So it has to do with awarding people who have done a lot of things in their communities in so many ways. We do not select people from one particular industry or something or institution. It's a global thing. It has to do with people who has actually done a lot in their communities. So just a way of encouraging them to do more.
Yeah, because that's what I've pretty noticed. Yeah. You went beyond the African community.
Yeah. We decided to set diversity into it because when we started initially, it was just like a one-way thing. It was about African and Nigerians and all that. Then people started picking interest, bit by bit, and we had to sensitize properly for people to get to understand exactly what we were doing or what we actually stood for. Then before we knew what was happening, people from some other countries like Asians and some other communities bought into the whole thing.
Yes. And I can see they are quite prominent with it.
Yeah.
That's really good. Lady Waynette, let me come to you. As a Panache ambassador, what does your job entails?
Mentoring and coaching is what I'm there for and stand for. So my part as a Panache ambassador is to look out for those individuals that Panache recognizes,
yes,
and those that would like to further either it is within their career or their business or just life-changing opportunities that one gets. So those are the main things that I've been doing with Panache and working directly, obviously, with the founder, Princess Peace.
Yes.
We have been working year after year in making things better and getting the word out more in terms of what Panache is looking for.
Okay.
Panache is looking for those individuals that are extremely doing amazingly well, just like Barrister Benjamin just said. Those individuals that are standing out in the community, not only just perfecting what they do as a passion or what they love to do or what they desire to do,
okay,
but those people that are actually making a difference.
And how long have you been with the organization?
So I've known Princess Peace for about 8 years now. I have been part of Panache as long as Panache has been going.
Oh.
However, as an ambassador, I've been an ambassador for Panache for the last 3 years.
You know, one thing I really notice is that You seem to have a strong team behind you.
Yeah, actually, we had to take people from all walks of life, people from different discipline. Like we have lawyers, we have nurses, we have church pastors,
But notwithstanding, I don't think it's withstanding the profession or where the people came from. But what I'm saying is that these are strong, committed people.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, they have to be because by the time they come in and see what Panache is all about,
yes,
then they'll decide to step it and do what they will have to do for not just us, the community.
What's the focus for this year?
Well, we're looking forward to having a more better show than what we had last year.
Okay.
Last year was quite explosive, if you can ask people that attended it.
Okay.
We had corporate people, we had people from royal backgrounds, we had all sort of people that actually came in for the show. So, but right about now, we're trying to get everyone involved. We have a plan to also involve the youths, like children as well, who've done a lot in their communities as well too. Yeah. So we're spreading generally to see how we can capture everybody into one umbrella.
That's fine. Yes, you're going to say.
Yes. That this year, we are also going to be focusing on the theme, which is giving a life a meaning. In other words, recognizing what people have now contributed after they've gone through life, they've gone through adversity, they've gone through challenges, and they come out on the other side. And what they have in the times that they've gone through, what can they do to empower someone else? What can they do to inspire someone else? What can they do to better someone else? So in what we each have in our talents, in our education, in our experience in life, and in all the walks of life that we've been through, how do we now take all of that? And then how do we shape it up together and say, how can I give someone else a life? How can I give someone else a purpose? How can I assist someone else to walk in their path, to walk in their path of their destiny? And how can I be there to be for someone else? So this year, Panache is looking at how the individuals that are winning are also making that difference, like yourselves as well, that are, a nominee for a Panache. You're making a difference in the community. You're supporting others in the community. You are encouraging others in the community. You're giving others a platform for them to be on, and you are making that difference to someone else where someone else couldn't do something. And that's exactly what Panache is doing this year, just making the emphasis on giving a life a meaning. And how can we all come together as a community, celebrate an individual and celebrate each other, and then be able to take it out there into the community and then make a difference.
Yes, and of course, that's it. We have also been nominated Outstanding Achievement in Media, Entertainment and Community Support. Community support. I would want you to tell me which part of it has really touched your organization, that you've noticed, that you've, celebrated?
I would say that, when you see people going through different stages in life and you see their growth, because we all have to obviously crawl before we can walk, and walk before we can run, and before we can even jump. And Panache has seen people that have started from grassroots. And we've mentored people that have come from nothing to amazingness, to seeing absolutely God's grace on them. Princess Peace has been a supporter of so many people. She has encouraged so many people, and as a founder, she's someone that I hold in very high esteem. And also we have the chairman, Barrister Benjamin, who has played a great deal on a role in supporting those with legal cases, with legal advice, with different things that he's been mentoring.
What can I do?
That's brilliant. That's brilliant because the video that went viral this week about the woman who the ladies claim wasn't paying them, the care workers claim
something like that.
Yeah, so you heard about it.
Yeah.
I put a notice out. If anyone knows the woman, what's the name of the company again? Norman Richards. So if you know, you can get in touch. We would like to have an interview to hear our own part of the story and see how we can get community leaders to come in. But of course, the rules and laws of the country, they're there, you know. And why did those ladies have to go to their to their house. I think that's violating the woman's rights.
Yeah, that's privacy. But so as you said, you really just can't jump onto conclusion at the moment because you've not heard from both parties.
Both parties.
I saw that on the social media.
Yes.
For me, it wasn't actually proper to go as far as going to someone's house to
to harass them.
To get your money and stuff like that. There are better ways to get those things through.
Definitely.
When it comes to stuff like that, you can either report to the police if someone is owing you. If she's doing business, you have ombudsman. You have so many ways to actually lay your claims if you want to. But my advice to them is that we should know how to make use of social media.
Yeah.
You get me? You just don't jump into things like that and start exposing people because you could be charged for that.
Yes.
You know, so, but I can understand at the same time that it's not good to get someone go in the cold, work all that work, then you're not being paid at the end of the day.
Not paying them.
You know, so it's really,
yeah,
really
but
wrong,
I think she put out her own part of the story saying that she made a mistake by letting her know where she was staying.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she put out some short screen of money she transferred, so and that it was just bad belly, like she put it, you know. And please, they should learn to deal with such issues accordingly and stop embarrassing the community.
True.
You know, so that doesn't look good on us.
At all.
But the reason I brought that up is because after I put out that notice, I got a message. Someone said, I got your number from, you know, and she has been unfairly treated by the Home Office. Okay. She said the Home Office, and then she would like if we could take her case up or whatever. Okay, I just promised her that we're going to get back to her, and voila.
Yeah, so that sounds good. I think it has to do with immigration, which is my own field, actually. I'm into immigration and family law. So over the years, or since I started being on this practice of a thing, I've seen people with different cases.
Yes.
Some of them that migrated from Nigeria down to this country, they got enslaved, they couldn't say nothing because of the fact that they were scared one way or the other. I just want to let them know that everyone has got the right to either seek for asylum or something whatsoever.
Yes.
Once you come into this country, there's every other way. So that's the reason why you're always referred to go to lawyers that knows more better, because they'll be able to put you through. No matter how you came into this country, you're not entitled to go through some sort of treatment, ill treatment like that.
Definitely.
You get me? So, and our line is open. Anyone that has such issue that needs an advice from us, as long as you come from, wherever you come from, sometimes we give out free legal advices like that in terms of immigration and
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Okay, then away from that, Panache is also known to be a glamorous event.
Absolutely.
Apart from you touching lives, and look at you, it's an ordinary day and you're looking so hot.
Thank God.
And was this planned?
No, it was interesting to get out of the wardrobe and get out. Yes, you know, as you know, that Princess Peace, she is one fabulous looking, awesome, glamorous woman. So we have to try and keep up with her.
You know, I said to her on the phone, I said, hey, I haven't bought my dress. You know, and she said, that one, and I said, okay, but hey, I'm a beautiful woman.
Yeah,
whatever I put on is going to come out looking nice.
Yes,
That's nice. And of course, but it's expensive, isn't it? £75 for a ticket.
Okay.
Okay, tell me.
You have got dinner.
Okay.
You've got amazing food. You've got amazing drinks.
When you see amazing food, what do we have? What are we having?
That's what you're going to find out on the night. But I can assure you,
continental, Nigerian,
both.
Yeah.
Because as I said, diversity. You have to think about people from Asian communities and all that. People.
Oh, that is
you have to think about people who are vegans and all that. So everything has to be put in place so that there will be no complaints at the end of the day.
Why did you choose this time of the year for this award?
And why not this time of the year?
You tell me out there.
But anytime is a good time. We live in England. Let's not forget. It could be raining or snowing in August.
Definitely.
And you know, on the night you talk about how much is it and the ticket and why that kind of price.
Yes.
The venue in itself is paying for the decoration and everything else. It's a contribution to that. And also there's amazing entertainment that's going to be there. And And I think, you know, when you actually package it all together, it's not just the £75, by the way, there's also the £50 tickets, if that's what you'd like to have as a £50 ticket. And everyone has had advanced time. And that's another thing we need to teach ourselves, is that when it's been advertised, we've had plenty of time that it has been advertised. And so in that time it was advertised, surely we could have been putting £10 today, £10 tomorrow.
Just
and
put them aside.
Putting it aside, working towards it.
And make sure. And so this night, what are we expecting for this particular night? Panache?
Yeah, to add to that, there's a lot of side attractions that has been made available. I just don't want to blow out the whole bag so that you don't know what we have. I believe in surprises as well, so that by the time you come into the venue, from the red carpet reception that you have and all that, and when you see some ladies of substance and beautiful people.
This is telling me, this is going to be like one of the most glamorous
It's going to be expensive, trust me.
In the UK.
But mostly, the glamour is just not on the outside. You know, we all can put amazing clothes on, we can put our makeup on, we can put some hair on, and we can all look good. But the best thing is that it's what's inside us. And on that night, we also expect to see real people. We also expect to network with real people, doing real things and being real. Because, you know, after when we go to bed and we wash off the makeup and we're just in our night, we're just us. So there's an us inside us. So on the night of Friday, the 8th of November, when we're celebrating Panache and celebrating others, we have to remember that we expect to see some realness in all that glamour. Because that's what really we are. Because that's how God created us. Before all the fancy stuff, we are going to be looking good. And after all that fancy stuff, we have to remember to be real.
I like that part when you talk about some realness, because I know that in showbiz, they say the more showy you are, the more business you get to do. And you know, that aside, even if you're as showy as you want to be, who are you? What's your attitude like?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because we can look good, but if you notice that a lot of people look good, they talk good, they act good. But the thing is, if they're not really real inside and they don't have any substance, it never lasts very long. They're here today, gone tomorrow. But the people that we talk about, the legends, the idols, the icons, are the people that we just don't remember on how beautiful they look. Oprah looks amazing, but we don't talk about how amazing she looks. We talk about the difference.
No, but if I look at Oprah, I don't want to go physical. She is an epitome of not beauty, of everything beautiful.
Absolutely.
You know, she's so powerful, she's so strong, she's so direct to the right cause, you know, and she's talking to us about gratitude all the time. Everywhere I turn Oprah is talking, she ends up with gratitude. Write down 5 beautiful things that you're grateful for that day. You know, so for that, she just blows my mind.
Absolutely.
I love her for that.
Absolutely.
And that's a good point. That's a good point. So your final words from you guys?
Just to add to what we were saying, to what Lady said, we've got a lot of side attractions, right? We've got like 2 former X Factor contestants. Just
tell me about it.
The tip of the iceberg. And we have some sort of. I just don't want to blow it out right now because we have loads to keep people going all through the night. We've got nice food to eat, nice environment, nice people, a nice DJ, and then after party. Once we finish the show at about 12 o'clock, then we'll be migrating down to somewhere else. But you need to be at the venue to be able to know where the venue is. You get me? So you just come to the show.
Keeping that on the
then on the table, we'll just pass that to the table so that so it's going to be a surprise, you know. So the whole thing is well packaged. So just get yourself down there and see what it is.
It's beautiful. You know, it's beyond you guys talking. My audience, Rose, what do you think? What I think about those people, they are properly organized. I'll say that to you. And they are so well put together. And I've seen you in one of the places you had your meetings. That was the first place I spotted them, you know? Yeah. All right. So, and definitely, I'm looking forward to these awards. And we're going to go. And we hope we're going to get this awards.
Thank you very much. You will definitely.
And then when we bring, we're going to say thank you to all of those who've been supporting us, especially Papil and Camille. And I don't know what, Papil and Camille should be part of your awards anyway. I mean, they provide this. And that is one person, I think, if you haven't spoken to him, I don't know what you guys are doing. Do you know why I'm saying that? Honestly, do you know why I'm saying that? Because this is an African who came to the UK and is dominating in the area of, that particular business. Is just doing hair products, and he's doing so well. He has a factory in, there's this place now, very close to China. Mongolia, somewhere. Yeah, you understand? And yes, and then he's doing so well. He's coming up with amazing hair and, providing them cheaply for the African community.
Fantastic.
And people from all across Africa, of course. Yes.
Yeah, but then again, Rose, it's just like what you've just done now.
Yes.
You've made us aware of someone that's doing something amazing.
Yes.
And someone that actually deserves to be celebrated because they're not only doing amazing for themselves, but they're representing other people. They're representing Africans, they're representing black people, they're representing us all. But also on top of all that, like you said, they're offering something affordable to others.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you've let Panache know, and I'm sure Princess Peace has written his name down. And then next year, watch this space.
Definitely. We should all work together as a community and build each other. Okay then. So I've been speaking with Barrister Benjamin, the Chairman Planning Committee and the Panache Legal Advisor, and of course Lady Waynette Peters, Panache Ambassador. You are a fine ambassador. Okay then. So thank you very much for joining us. And of course, we'll be looking forward to that event. We'll be going on a break, and when we come back, we will be talking about the presidential candidates of the PDP and the stand the Supreme Court took in terms of his submission.